Happy birthday, Capricorn, and happy holidays. Welcome to your December 2021 astrological forecast. Big news is, two things. There is a new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius in your 12th house. That's where you have Sagittarius, okay? And Jupiter is moving into Pisces on the 28th, okay? And Neptune actually turns direct on the 1st, which is also in Pisces right now. So where you have Pisces in your chart is your 3rd house, okay? So I'm going to kind of like get to that right now, okay? Actually, you know, Neptune being here already, right? Having Jupiter here eventually will be conjuncting Neptune. These two planets together bring about like a very spiritual effect to like everybody, not just you, wherever this is occurring in their chart. And your 3rd house is your everyday life, okay? The people and places you would normally go or encounter throughout the course of your day, okay? Like the grocery store, post office, things like that. Having Neptune here for as long as it has been, and the 3rd house being a big communication house, maybe a lot of times you are misunderstanding what people are saying to you, or you are reading a lot more into whatever it is that they're saying. Neptune is a very intuitive planet, so I'd have to say that maybe a lot of times you had to go by your hunches or your intuition, okay, about what somebody was saying to you. Like when people were talking to you, you'd be looking at them and thinking in your mind, they're lying to me, but why are they doing that? You already knew it was a lie, okay? So how did you know that, right? You know, something like that, okay? Or, you know, this is your neighborhood, your neighbors, your siblings, cousins. It's the house of communication and travel, okay? This is where postal mail, regular postal mail and email, text messages, voicemail, whatever, all of this falls here. This is also an internet house. Now that Jupiter has moved here, there's probably some kind of expansion you'll be doing here. If you don't already have a website or a YouTube channel or something, maybe you'll decide to finally get one. If not, you may be viewing an awful lot of things, let's say like on YouTube, that have to do with, let's say like maybe other cultures and their religious and philosophical beliefs. You could actually start to get into parapsychology or the paranormal, whatever, okay? But the Jupiter and Neptune together bring about a very selfless, kind of very spiritual outlook to people, everyone, wherever it's happening in their chart, okay? Very charitable too, so you may actually be, I don't know, volunteering for things in your own area, in your neighborhood, to help neighbors, or they could be helping you. You know, your neighbors could pitch in and start doing something or whatever for you. There's all kinds of possibilities here, but wherever Jupiter is transiting is where you have good fortune and expansion and opportunities to do new things. Okay, so you may actually do some traveling, but it's more like short distance, overnight, weekenders, something like that. It could be for work, but it could be for pleasure also. Okay, so the other news about this new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius in your 12th house occurs on the 4th, but the sun is in Sagittarius up until the 20th. Mercury is in Sagittarius up until the 12th, and Mars moves into Sagittarius on the 13th. So all of these things are happening in your 12th house of secrets and confidences, actions taken by you or someone else behind the scenes, or in secret possibly. This is also your dreams, your subconscious mind. This is this house is many, many things, okay? But having all this happening behind the scenes, you know, you could actually be in contact with someone at this time. Before Mars moves into Sagittarius on the 13th, it's still in Scorpio up until the 12th. You have Scorpio in your 11th house, so Mars is still there in your 11th house of friends and associates. Your most sociable house, okay, where you go to hang out, even if you're online, groups that you belong to, online or in person, but you're, you know, that's still pretty active up until the 12th, so you're still in contact or a lot of action going on with your friends or communicating with your friends and whatever. So you could actually be involved with one of them, or either a friend or a group of people. And, you know, you could be doing anything, but maybe you are forming your own group, all of you on your own. Or while planets were here in your 11th house, you met somebody. You know, you could have made like a new friend, but you could have met somebody that you're interested in, possibly romantically. Okay, so, you know, when planets are in your 12th house, especially like Mercury and stuff like that, you start to investigate a little bit to find out more about a person or something else that's going on. You try to get down to the bottom of what is, you know, something's going on here. Okay, so this solar eclipse you could have like, I don't know, some kind of sudden insight or stumble across. It could be a pretty big secret. You know, eclipses last for like a really long time. Okay, for months, if not longer. I would have to say that, you know, you could, I don't know, find out about someone. 12th house is the house of confinement, okay? It is like people who are confined to nursing homes or hospitals or prisons. You know, so maybe you find out, you know, that someone you know is in the big house for Christmas, you know what I mean? Or there could be somebody who is ill and needs help, or they don't want anyone to know that they're ill, you know, or they are in a nursing home. They may ask you for help at this time or reach out to you. It could be a little bit of a surprise. Just maybe you don't even know this person that well, but for some reason they thought of you. So they may ask you for some kind of help, but they want you to keep quiet about it, okay? Now, there's a full moon on the 18th in the sign of Gemini in your 6th house. That's where you have Gemini, and it's directly across from this 12th house. The 6th house is the house of the workplace and your co-workers, okay? So I would have to say that whatever's happening then it could possibly be in regards to work. If you don't work at all, if you're retired, there's still something that's going on here. In the 6th house is the house of service to others. So what that means is someone that you have an arrangement with where they need a favor done. Okay, they need help with something, and so do you with something else. So you both help each other out, and you both benefit from the arrangement. It's like a 50-50 thing. Okay, so you could find out around that full moon, you know, that, I don't know, something about if you are in some kind of setup like that, that whatever you were doing for this person, you were told you were doing it for one reason, but it's actually for another. They kept this from you, lied or something. You know, maybe they thought you wouldn't want to be involved or whatever. It could be anything. If it is about work, though, it's more or less likely about a coworker or your boss or the company itself. Okay. So the sun actually moves into your sign on the 21st. Okay, Mercury moves into Capricorn on the 13th. Venus moved into Capricorn at the beginning of November and turns retrograde on the 19th, and you still have Pluto in your sign. So you have all these planets in your first house. Okay, I have to go back to this new moon thing in Sagittarius. It's a new beginning. It's a new start. So whatever happens at this time, even if it is a secret, it's a good thing. It's something good. Okay. So you have all these planets in your first house, especially with this Venus here. Okay, you have to listen to the video that I did on Venus conjunct Pluto. Okay, so Venus will be in your sign up until March. And the combination of these two planets together, plus right now with the Sun and Mercury, I mean, you're just like, you know, you're on fire. You're having one hell of a birthday if you're born at the end of this month. Okay, even those of you in January, but it's just that there's so much going on here, you know. You are like the center of attention because it is your birthday, but even if it wasn't, you would still be, just because you have Venus in your first house. Okay, people are going out of their way to compliment you, or to get to know you even, or to invite you to things, you know. You could be really, really popular and be asked to do, like, I don't know, go to parties or visit people or something or other, you know, do something for the holidays. It's just your time, you know, to kind of like take action. Back to this solar eclipse occurring in your 12th house, you know, you may again find out something that eases your mind in some way and gives you the ability to move forward, you know, or move forward effectively now that you know a certain something or other, you know what I mean? So you're feeling pretty powerful at this time, and you probably should. Okay. The best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Capricorn on the 5th, 6th, and 7th. And the best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Cancer. And those dates are 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, speculation, or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 14th, 15th, 16th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. The best time for money is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. The best time for your career is the 26th, 27th, and 28th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 9th, 10th, 11th, 24th, 25th, and 26th. So I hope you enjoyed your astrological forecast for this month. If you did, like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell. You'll be notified each time I upload something. Also, check out my weekly forecasts. Check out Ask Me a Question in the description box below. It's for those of you who only want to know one or two things about your chart. But if you would like to have your chart done, there's also a link there to my website. Okay, so have a wonderful birthday and happy holidays. Goodbye.